This is round 3. I'm working with the main colored marl. That's the marl with the 2 greens in it. I worked the cross at the end of round 2. The cables at the end of round have crossed and both marls are in the back. I'll move my end of round marker to the right needle. Because of the cross, you might find that your working yarn is attached to the left of your stitch marker. Don't worry about that, just start working with that marl. The first 2 stitches are design elements and they aren't worked in a cable. Those design elements are in the bright green. Bright green is in my working marl. I will knit both those stitches through the back loop. The next 2 stitches are background stitches. They'll be purled. These stitches have come together and will cross with the right leg crossing over the left leg. I'll slip the first 2 stitches onto my cable needle and hold it in back. The B in C2B2 stands for back. The next stitches on my left needle are design elements. They're in the dark green. Dark green is in my working marl, so I'll knit both those stitches through the back loop with the dark green only. The stitches on my cable needle are design elements. They're in the bright green. Bright green is in my working marl, so I will knit those through the back loop with the bright green only. I'll show you the C2, B2 again. I slip 2 stitches to the cable needle and hold it in back. The first 2 stitches on my left needle are in dark green. Dark green is in my working marl, so I'm going to knit both of those through the back loop with the dark green only. The 2 stitches on my cable needle are in pink. Pink is not in my working marl, so I'm going to slip both of those stitches purlwise with my marl in back. When you work the C2B2, you need to evaluate each leg of the cable cross independently. Sometimes you might work both of the legs of the cable cross, and sometimes you will only work one leg of the cable cross. In this case, I haven't worked either leg of the cable cross. At the end of round 3, you'll have 2 design elements that aren't worked in a cable. These design elements are in light blue. Blue isn't in the working marl, so I'll slip both of these purlwise with my marl in back. I'll show you how I do this without a cable needle. I bring my marl to the back, and I bring my right needle to the front of my work and insert it into the 3rd and 4th stitch on my left needle. I pinch my work and pull my left needle out. 2 design elements fall to the back of my work and I catch them with my left needle. I move 2 stitches from my right needle to my left needle. Those stitches are now rearranged, and now I will work them. The first 2 stitches are in blue. Blue is not in my working marl, so I'll slip both those stitches purlwise with my marl in back. The next 2 stitches are in dark green. Dark green is in my working marl, so I'll knit both those stitches through the back loop with the dark green only.